everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to my fashion bunker. Today is a special day because I have been fighting and battling out time, and not just time, but all sorts of secondhand portals, stores, thrift stores, vintage shops, looking for one particular bag. And for those of you who follow me know already what bag it is because I have been mentioning it in some videos and in some comments down below, in the midst of the comments down below. Finally I found it, and I am wearing the Yeezy collection right now with like kind of blue, really Dacob, blue. I'm not colorblind, I'm just wasted. Brown hues, gray hues, a little bit of military, but anyway, it's like brown greenish tones. So I'm looking for a Chanel bag, or I have been looking, well, this shape, I've been looking for the shape since years now. But the colorway just nailed it and killed it for me. And I finally found it, and this is my first official secondhand Chanel bag. Now, interesting noise. Does it make interesting noise for all you ASMR lovers out there? Listen to this. It doesn't sound like something soft and leathery. Any guesses? Look, through the bag, maybe you can see, through the pouch, maybe you could see this organic, almost sexual kind of shape. What is it? All right, cut to it, Dacob. Let's just open this sucker up and see what's inside. This is the infamous 2005 bag. It's, oh wait, I opened it. Oh, close yourself, thank you. It doesn't have the scratches, it's just suede. So basically whenever you move around it, it creates a pattern. But it's so soft and fluffy. I mean, the leather just feels incredibly soft. It's like being on a cloud or something. It's amazing. But of course you get the finger things, but then you can like, you swish it and then they're gone again. It's just amazing. A lot of people hate this bag. I personally always loved it since 1999 when it hit the runway the first time. And Naomi Campbell wore it like something like this, using it as a pillow, because the idea is that you can also use it as a pillow when you travel. It came out in many colors. 1999 was the year it was made. It took Lagerfeld and his team around 2 years to produce and manufacture and find ways to make and design this bag. It was a lot of work. And he called it the 2005 bag because he projected kind of Chanel to the future. So 1999 was kind of, you know, that mark. The 90s were ending, a new millennium was beginning. So there was like this vision of the future. A lot of people were very pessimistic about the end of the world with the 2000s. But Lagerfeld was kind of looking towards the future, seeing it as something positive, as travel or flight or any sort of movement of human beings in the future will become lighter, easier, and more practical. Hence, he made this bag. Since Luxottica took over Chanel sunglasses and eyewear in 1999, they got inspired by this bag. And in fact, many of you have Chanel sunglasses from that period that still have this particular shape. Of course, the sunglasses and the eyewear glasses packaging would end here. This bag goes all the way. So let's zoom in here. I mean, not zoom in, but focus onto the Chanel logo on the side. There you have it. So what happens is you click here and you open this bag like a harmonica. That's how it opens up, and this is how it looks on the inside. The outside of it, like a female corset, has been transferred to the inside of the bag, where you could see there's this little lacing here. You have the Chanel logo. Where are you? There you are. This was from the Chanel Premiere collection, or was it Prestige? What was it called? It was the Premiere edition, the 2005. This is the first edition of the 2005 bag. And it has its authenticity number. These were impossible to copy. So if you find one of these, chances are, 99% they're not fake, because they were really hard to make back in the day. Mind you, this bag, new, back in the day, 1999, cost €1,500 approximately, which was more than the Timeless Classic. The Timeless Classic was running around €1,000, a bit less. So you could imagine if we would transport and catapult this bag to today's time, it will cost somewhere around €8,000 if it were new today. I love this colorway, and there's a little extra that comes with it. This little snaky bit. This is another masterpiece of design in itself. This is the chain. Now the chain is also very typical for the 2000s. Let's come in and show you a close-up every, I think, 7th or 8th, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Every 9th link has the Chanel logo on it, engraved. And they're all bendy, as you can see. Bendy, mendy, Wendy. So this chain, it looks like a tapeworm. It's a bit freaky, and then when you lift it up like this, it moves like a snake. I've noticed that too. It's a very dangerous belt, chain, whatever you want to call it. But it's very well done. It's in metal, and it's kind of mattified. It's incredible. And what happens, if you wish, you could, wear your bag like this, or if you open it, let's come in close. You see, you can attach here and there the belts. Now the belt is made that you can attach it in only one way, so you don't make mistakes, and the links are bent in a particular way so that even that is like three-dimensional and kind of aerodynamic in a way. So let's link it. And it's not that easy to link, but we're managing. Everything is made perfectly so you don't damage the bag while you do this. And when the links are set, did I close the bag or not? Yeah, I did. Okay. There you have it. So, my personal choice, this colorway, gorgeous, especially because of kind of these kind of brown tones and hues I'm going for this season. The bag is just so futuristic and crazy, and I said it before, with the Yeezy collection, it reminds me so much of Star Wars and Tatooine. This bag is so futuristic as well that it totally matches. I mean, you could even wear a crossbody, even though the chain was molded and designed to be worn just across the shoulder, but it could work like this as well. Oh, I'm falling. And there you have it. And the butt shape, a lot of people call it the butt bag because of its rounded shape here. It's made this way so that it can kind of just lay so comfortably on the hip. And it really does. It's so comfortable to wear. You see this like tighter piece, and it goes out again and then it closes again. It's because you can literally lay your hand on it as well, and it's so it's really, really comfortable. The material it's made of itself, I mean, it's covered with leather, but the actual structure, the bone structure of the bag, I don't know what it is. It's I read it in some article somewhere that it's kind of a material they would use for NASA as well. It's like space travel material. It's extremely light, that I can say for sure. And it's very flexible in a way as well, because if you see, you can move it, but then it kind of goes back into shape once I don't know what it is. But it's soft, it's not a heavy bag. It looks like it's very structured and heavy, and it does have its structure. It doesn't go out of its shape. It keeps its aerodynamic or biological looking shape very well. But you have to like a shape like this. 90% of the texts I read on this bag are bad critiques. I don't understand it, people. Like, open your horizon, open your eyes, and realize the fact that sometimes when Chanel does allow Lagerfeld to be so creative, like doing this. I mean, he gave an interview in 1999 saying that he was tired of doing the Matelassé kilted bags. He didn't want to do another one for at least like another year. And so he came out with this bag. And the bag wasn't a huge success. They stopped producing it after, I think, 2 seasons. It was, however, made in lambskin leather. It was made in this beautiful, gorgeous suede, all colors of the rainbow. It was also made in felt, it was made in wool, it was also made in jersey. There's several materials that were used for this bag. It was also made in a smaller version, let's say like 1/4 or 1/3 of this bag. but it didn't have the detachable kind of like tapeworm thing, belt. If you let the chain just like sit on itself, it like creates all sorts of shapes. I don't get why people are hating this bag so much. Haters are gonna hate. Let the fuckers hate. Who cares? Anyway, last thing. Well, one of the last things. So when you open it, you see the double C turn as the bag turns because it's on the rivets. And if you ever are interested in this bag and you look for it in all sorts of colors and shapes, they do come with an authenticity card, just like all Chanel bags do. So does this one, and it does have its number in the back. Now, I'm not going to show you the number to protect its authenticity, but it is from 1999. So you're not going to have 8 digit, you're going to have 6, you're going to have a 7-digit number, and chances are it's going to begin with a 5. So there's also kind of a 6 version because they were produced for a longer period of time, not too long though. But anyway, the first editions begin with a 5. So that's something that you should know, but it's easy also to know. All you got to do is Google it and you're going to find, kind of codes that are relatable to that year of production, the 1999 series, and so on and so forth. This was the fall-winter 1999 collection, if I am not wrong. So then we click it, and what is so gorgeous about it, this little stopper here. Now, of course, somebody was wearing it and the suede kind of wore off a bit. So underneath you have like the glossy leather. If you're wearing it like this, look, it changes color. You could write on it. Anyway, this little stopper thing to open it is like the stopper of a Chanel No. 5 bottle. Is it going to focus on it? Probably not. But in any case, this little thingamajiggy is the shape of the crystal stopper of a Chanel No. 5 perfume. So let's sit down. This is me, Super Dacob, in his fashion bunker, showing you the future, which is so awkward. It's the past because it is almost vintage. I guess it needs 20 years to be called vintage. This one isn't 20 years just yet. It's 16 years old. 16 years old for suede. It's keeping up heavenly for its age. This beautiful, beautiful bag, this little butt bag. It's awkward to talk about the future. I mean, today, about a futuristic bag from the past. It's kind of mind-boggling for me. I mean, it's mind-bending, or as a lot of people call it, a brain F. Because there's all sorts of references in this bag. There's a lot of references to the future, also to the past. Lagerfeld's vision of the future wasn't correct in 2005. People were not traveling in space and wearing bags that could be used as pillows in the airplane. But it's a very optimistic future or vision of the future, and it definitely gives me hope that there is some light ahead, at the end of the tunnel. When that light will come and when the end of the tunnel will come, we don't know. We shall see. But for now, all we have is our dreams. From time to time, a Chanel bag could be vintage, why not? And for this winter, as far as I'm concerned, brown hues, brown colorways, brown tones, very warm, snuggly, cuddly, and nothing better than suede to match that. If I managed to get the wool version, I would get that as well in like a poppy color. Love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this very rare specimen that is mostly hated by most Chanel lovers, but extremely loved by Super Dacob. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up on this video if you liked it. Don't forget to share this video and subscribe to my channel if you wish to see more fun and wacky videos about fashion and all sorts of things concerning life and, all the stuff that concerns us from a day-to-day basis. Love you. Take care. Bye. Mwah. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out some of my other videos. I'm also on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So come on over guys and join the fun.